on this computer. Okay. There she's muted again.
I'm going to move some things around. I'll be right back.
There she is. Sharon, can you hear us? I don't know if she can hear us. Looks like Kathy has stepped out of the room.
Would you like me to call Sharon and suggest she use her phone to show you her images? Is that possible? How would we do that?
I don't know how she would do that if she doesn't have a
Actually, if she has a phone, an iPhone or a phone with a Zoom app, she can use the phone exclusively.
That's what I think.
Oh, maybe
She would
that's
only
what
be able to
should
see
do.
whoever's talking. She wouldn't get everybody's on the screen. She would see whoever's talking.
I'll go get her contact info and call her.
I mean, that's possible.
I have her phone. No, I don't.
That's
I
okay.
have it. No, I don't.
I've got it in the other room. No problem.
Okay, here she says in the chat, my camera doesn't work, unfortunately. Apparently you can't hear me. Yes, I can hear you. Okay, so if Sharon, if you can hear us, you might try using your smartphone with Zoom instead. Maybe you can get on there and be able to see us and be able to interact with us. So that's an option. Yep, she says, okay, I'll give it a try.
She might only be able to see one person at a time. She won't get the gallery.
Yeah. Terry Lynn?
Yes, ma'am.
I am making you co-host.
Oh, yes. Well, and Julie can read the things.
Maybe if I can find you again. There you are. There we go. Okay. You are co-host.
Yay. I was all set up, and then I this morning I had gotten my new Ethernet cable,
Yeah.
and it wasn't quite long enough, so I had to switch to a whole different part of the room.
Oh no.
And it's not working.
I cannot tell you guys how many times I reconfigured my whole setup. Probably 15 times.
Wow.
Yeah, to see where the lights go, the cameras, this way, that way, this desk, that desk, should it be on this side? Should But I think I got it.
Yeah, it looks like
I
it's
brought it
working.
down. So, yeah.
You sent me into a cleaning frenzy yesterday when you said, I need to see your setup. I was like, ah!
Yeah. I hear
I'm not even in my studio. I had to switch so I could use my computer. So it's kind of a makeshift thing, but it works.
Oh dear.
Ah.
Okay. Well, we should get started, you guys. So I will let Julie just do a quick intro and then I'll get on with it.
Good afternoon. I want to welcome everybody again. I think most of you were on board this morning for our great demo on the sunflowers, but I just want to let you know, for the few people that weren't there this morning, we're thrilled to have Jen Evenhus doing our demo this afternoon, trying to keep us all engaged during our stay-at-home time. And Jen was great about sending out all the handouts and all the information that you need, so I don't need to go over that. But if you're not familiar with Jen, I just want to let you know that she is one of the premier pastelists in the United States now. She's a member of IAPS Master Circle. She's a master pastelist in the Pastel Society of America. And this year she received the Best in Show Award from the National Pastel Exhibit. She's also been in all of our great magazines, the Pastel Journal and the American Artist. And she's an excellent workshop leader, as we found out this morning. So we got a lot of fun afternoon to learn some more about color palettes.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
take it over.
Thanks so much, Julie. I appreciate all of the kind words.
You
Can
deserve
you
it.
guys hear me okay?
Yep.
Okay. And I've got this on record, which is a good thing. And
Yeah. Are you gonna make yourself the center speaker?
I will. And I can do that right now. Spotlight. There we go. How's that?
Good.
Okay. So this might be a little bit of a repeat for some of you who were in the morning session, but just talking about my myself a little bit, just a quick who I am and how I got into art. Well, I had a grandfather who loved art and did a lot of drawing and sketching, and then that went down to my dad. He liked to draw and whatnot, but he ended up being an architect as far as building homes. He built homes for a while. But my mom also took up some oil painting, so it kind of came down through the generations. And I pretty much have loved art my whole life. And I was a young mom and started out with oil paint, but because I was so busy, the oil paint tended to dry on the palette. And so then I went over and discovered pastels. You don't have to spend an hour ahead of time mixing colors, and they don't dry on your palette. And so it's a perfect medium for being a young mom and married. And after just a short time, I went to work full time. And so pastel is just a perfect medium for that, for being, you know, a lot of people still have their day job. And so it's great. And I love the colors. I'm lucky enough to have retired from my day job 3 years ago. So I've been a full-time artist. Not that I wasn't before, but full-time for 3 years. So it's been fun. Several years ago, I discovered that it is more important to reveal the magic of the object or the landscape that I am painting. And in doing that, I've always been an impressionistic painter and painted pretty loose. But 6 or 7 years ago, I did a painting that really was a turning point in my style. I had been looking for a signature style for many years, and just, you know, painting, but nothing really to separate me from somebody else until about 6 or 7 years ago. And I created a painting, and it was actually of my cat. And it was done in such a way where it was like really kind of messy and chaotic until I went in and put in the background. and did some negative painting around. And I realized after doing 3 or 4 of those types of paintings, that style, I'm going, wow, I finally have my own style. And I coined it the beauty of imperfection. And I've been using that ever since. So we will be using a lot of that in this workshop. I usually, with pastels, almost always use UArt or another sanded paper. UArt is my favorite, and my favorite is the 400 grit. So with that being said, I don't really care for the cream color of the paper, and so I use an underpainting. And you can see here, this is going to be my demo, and I have underpainted it just using, I think there's maybe 3 colors on there, and setting it with mineral spirits. Earlier, I was asked why I don't use alcohol. No reason. Mineral spirits is just my preference. I have it in my studio all the time because I'm also an oil painter. And so that's what I use. Dries quick. Not quite as quick as the alcohol, but within half an hour that sheet will be dry enough to paint on. A lot of the pastel artists now, when you watch them do their underpainting, they're actually sketching on their paper with sketching the image. If it's a landscape, they're sketching in the trees, and then they'll put their underpainting on the object. I do it different. Mine is just totally random. And somebody asked earlier, do I choose my underpainting according to what I paint? And sometimes yes, if it's available for me. When I go and do workshops, I usually take anywhere from 10 to 15 sheets already underpainted. And depending on what I'm going to demo, I will just pick a sheet out that might be complementary colors to that subject. Not always. If you guys haven't tried doing an underpainting of black, like really, really dark black and brown, it's wonderful. It's lots of fun. It's kind of like painting on that black UArt paper. So now the color groups, we talked a little bit about those in the morning demo. For those of you who were not there, I discovered these color groups in Pinterest. So it's pinterest.com. And if you do not have an account in Pinterest, you should go look at it. It's wonderful. The only caveat is that if you get on Pinterest late at night, you may not go to bed until 1 or 2 in the morning, right? Because you can just go from one page to the next object to the next, and there's just so much information there. To say nothing about the hundreds of paintings available to view. All kinds of paintings, pastel, oils, abstract, landscapes. And so do yourself a favor and get on Pinterest, and it's great, great fun. So back to the color groups. I found this gal on there that we're posting. I sent you the little sheet there, this. And each one of these is just copied from something that this gal had posted. And it's just they are groups of colors taken from nature or from a plant or from leaves. It's kind of like paint samples, going into a paint store and looking at all those beautiful colors. It's just a different way of combining colors and forcing yourself to use something different other than just the regular color schemes that you will find on the color wheel, like complementary colors or split complementary. So it's just something new for us artists to use and to experiment with. That's why I sent you those. During this workshop, I will be doing, well, we'll do our thumbnails first, okay? And you have the reference photo, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And we'll do some thumbnails. And what we're doing with these thumbnails is just creating a little bit of muscle memory, okay? Because hopefully if we have enough time, we'll be doing this 3 times, the same reference photo, 3 different times with 3 different groups of colors, okay? And then after we're done with the thumbnails, then I will do a quick, hopefully, quick demo. And I am gonna use the number 2 group first, okay? And I already, hopefully you guys have your colors already chosen. Already, let's see if I can. Okay. So I've already gotten that color group chosen, and remember that you can use not only, if I'm looking at number 2, not only these colors, but you can use the values of those colors. So this dark one, you could use a mid-tone and a light one. This one, use a mid-tone and a light one along with the dark, okay? This one over here, you can go a little darker and even darker, or even lighter than that, almost white, right? So choose 3 values of each of those colors, okay? So does everybody have their colors chosen at least for the number 1 group?
Yep.
Hands up. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
I had trouble printing my photo, so I'm going to go try to do that again. I'll have to leave the video. So
Kathy, can you just bring it up on your iPad or anything separate?
yeah, I'll go get my iPad. I've just got my phone and it's so small.
Are you on a computer?
Yeah, I'm on my laptop right now.
Yeah, I just sent the link. You just have to open that and it'll be right beside it on the computer on your laptop. If you look in chat. Do you see it?
I see chat.
And then Appalachian Pastel, and it's a little PDF.
Nice.
Dang, you're getting good at this.
Good job, Terry. Whoa. I picked it a good person to have my back. That's for sure.
Except I went there and now I don't have you, Jen.
Well, just arrow over and you'll get her, but just open that.
Mine doesn't open for me, but.
So when she opens it, what do you do with it?
She can just refer to it. It's right on her desktop.
Desktop?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because when you're actually going to use it, you can probably easily switch back and forth.
Well, except I've lost the video I can hear your voices, but I've lost you guys now that I went.
No, Chris, if it gets big, just resize the PDF, just kind of, you know.
We can see you, Chris.
No, it's not that. It's that I've lost.
Oh, go down to the bottom and you'll see your Zoom icon and click on that and that video will come back.
There is no Zoom icon at the bottom.
Um,
How about the top?
So mine's
Where?
on the top.
On your bar, on your
Your
If-
desktop.
Mouse in the middle of the picture, then your bar will show up where all the icons are.
yeah,
No,
if
not
you're,
doing that.
if you have Zoom on full screen, you won't see that bar. So you need to take your Zoom off of full screen.
All right. Well, I did, and it's still not. I'll probably have to get out and get back in.
You can move your cursor down there, Chris, to the bottom, and they'll come up. But my Zoom icon is up in the left-hand corner.
Yeah, I did that. All it did was take me to the homepage of Zoom. So I'm gonna
Okay.
go back to the email and get the link and come back in.
That's funny that we can see you though.
Yeah, but you guys are gone.
It seems like her PDF has obliterated her, the screen.
Cool. She'll come back.
Yeah.
Okay. Where was I? Talking about
Thumbnails.
thumbnails and yeah. So after we do our thumbnails, then I will do a quick demo and I will be using the number 2 group, not the number 1, which you guys will be using first. Okay.
Oh. We're going to be using number 1 first, but you're not. Okay.
Correct.
Okay.
And there's a couple of reasons for that. Well, one mainly is because I don't want to tell you guys how to do it. Right? I don't want to show you where to put these colors because you can put these colors anywhere within this landscape, right? So if I do it first, then you might be tempted to do the same thing. And so not that you couldn't do it on the second, but maybe you'll be far enough away that you won't remember, right?
That's it.
And I am known for my bold use of color, right? But over the last 3 years, I've given my students these exercises, and one of them is using neutrals to paint the whole painting. And these paintings that you paint with neutrals are gorgeous. They're oftentimes my favorite compared to really bright and bold colors. So anyway, that's why I'm going to do number 2. Okay, I'm going to just, so you guys got the booklet. Just talks about, on the front page, just talks a little bit about what we're hoping to go into here. The note at the bottom about the virtual classroom. Yeah, if you have noise coming in behind you by accident, just mute yourself until that stops. Then just a little about me. Just a little bit too much about me. And then just on page 3, it talks about the beauty of imperfection and kind of my philosophy
Could you
behind
read that
that.
quote again? Could you read that quote again, Bob, that you shared earlier this morning? The one that's on the left-hand thing of your, read that again, please.
Yeah. Fire with impunity, the constipating sin of perfection.
I love that. Love it.
Isn't that great?
Yes.
Okay, so part of the focus of this workshop, if you're following along with me on page 3, let go of perfection. It kind of goes unsaid. Play with a variety of materials. We're going to be doing a little bit of mark making. We're going to use different tools. We're going to use a stick, maybe a palette knife, paint brushes. And on my morning demo, I used this contraption. I'm not sure what it is, but it has this comb, and I just dragged that comb over the painting. Wow.
I think that's a sculpting tool.
It may well be.
That's why you have the curve on the other side and
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
throwing stuff on the wheel. Maybe.
Rim clean out.
I think it's for cleaning paintbrushes, big
Paint brushes.
regular
Oh,
paintbrushes.
Yeah. Anyway, so hopefully you guys brought some different tools for mark making. We'll have lots of fun with that. So to step fearlessly into the unknown, be brave. Don't be afraid of like making a mistake, because there are no mistakes. And you may well see me rub out an area, and that's okay. It's okay to rub something off if you don't like it and start again. Discover the big shapes. Now, when we're doing our thumbnails, this is where you want to find the big shapes, and you want to find the design. Okay, so this is our, can't see it very well there. Maybe this will be better. This is our reference photo. And there are definite designs in that. I mean, you might think that this is a really simple landscape, but wait until you start finding those shapes. Okay, so finding the big shapes. So because this first painting of yours will be timed, and it will be 10 minutes.
Sure it will.
Sure it will. Okay, so it'll be 10 minutes, and you might panic with that. Those of you who have not been in my workshops before, by the time my workshops are done, students love the 10-minute exercise, because on one of the exercises I have them do, I go from 10 to 8 to 6 to 4 minutes. Wow. Yeah. It's amazing what happens when you do something 4 different times, and or 6 different times. So you've got the thumbnail done, you've done that 4 times. Then you go in and you do the same thing 4 more times. It's amazing how quickly you can create those shapes, because you are starting to create the muscle memory. Okay? So remember to recognize your happy little accidents that happen along the way, and do not cover them up. Okay? Drink break. And when I say happy little accidents, it's like, I might just use an example. I gotta go get the painting. Of the sunflowers I did this morning.
Oops.
Okay, looking for the happy little accidents. Basically, in these leaves, down in this area here. Look at that. You cannot plan that. See how the, where's my finger? Over here. A lot
The
of that
all-seeing finger.
is the under painting showing through, right?
Mhm.
And look at this. See, all of that stuff, those are happy accidents. But you have to recognize it and not fix it. Don't fix those little gems. Okay, so that's happy accidents. And then keep things simple, right? Kiss. Keep it simple, sweetheart. Kiss it. And then we're going to try to reveal your own style by using mark making, your strokes, how you put that pastel on, how you see the composition, what you choose to put in and leave out. That's all your style, okay? And then we're going to strive to create bold, expressive works of art.
Yes.
And most important, we're going to relax and have some fun. I'm excited. Okay. So, and then we talk about less is more. That's one of the reasons why I'm limiting the number of sticks that we're going to use on these exercises. Okay. So it looks like the most you might use are the 21, which would be number 1. Then it goes down to 15 and then 18 sticks. Not the 50 sticks that some people might use in a pastel painting. Just because we have all of these colors available to us doesn't mean we should use them, okay? Less is more. Then on page 4, I'm just leaving these for you guys to enjoy and think about later. Why thumbnails? We talked about that quite a bit. We talked about making magic, that you cannot make magic intentionally. It just happens, but you have to recognize it. You have to paint enough and be in front of the easel often enough to recognize that. On the last page, I give this to everybody, roadmap to success. And you can read mine and then make your own, what you need to do to become successful, okay? One of the most important things is to get in the studio as often as possible, okay? You can't do it once every 3 weeks and get better. And more days in a row is better. Do any of you have horses? Yes, no?
No.
Well, when you're training a horse, it is better to train them 3 days in a row than it is to train them once every 2 or 3 days and then another 2 or 3 days, and then because they tend to forget. So same goes for you. If you can get into the studio for 3 days in a row every week, then you will make a lot of headway. Okay, so so along those lines, then we have at the bottom of that page, I've gotten this pretty much all of my life. Jennifer, you're so talented. And I go, yeah, after 40 years of working my butt off. So talent is the ability to do hard work in a consistently constructive direction over a long period of time. So true. I love that quote. Okay. We need to get going. I'm excited. Okay. So we are starting with thumbnails. Does everybody have a sketch pad, paper, or something to create your thumbnails on? And you know which photo we're using? We're using this one. And here are my thumbnails here. So basically you're going to be looking for your favorite design. Okay? Because once you find that favorite design, you're going to be using it 3 times, hopefully. Okay? So get in there, and each thumbnail should only take you maybe 5 or 6 minutes. Okay? You can use Vine charcoal, or you can use a marker or a dark pastel. You're just looking for the designs. And I'm going to change my view here so that I can see everybody. And now you're doing your thumbnails on just sketch paper, right?
Yeah.
Not on pastel paper. And it looks like I'm still recording on Zoom, and I just turned on my camera. I'm going to put my apron on and get some thumbnails going. Terry, I think it was in the main workshop that I did this piece that
Yes.
turned out so great. It was that it's kind of a rust color with orange and whatnot, if you remember. I should have found it to put up, but yeah.
Yeah, I enjoyed that so much. And I actually use, I think the one of mine that I did there is what I'm using on my business cards right now. So
Oh, nice.
there you go, get that.
Yeah, we all got great results from that.
Yeah, little business cardy thing.
Oh, yeah. Beautiful.
Show it again.
Yeah,
show
put it
it.
up there again. Terry.
Yeah, show it again.
Well,
Yeah.
it looks a little bit like
Oh, nice.
Isn't
a
it?
river rather than a field, but
Yeah,
Hey, whatever.
it just shows you what you can do with a reference photograph. You can change it around. You can transplant trees. You can move rocks.
so should we all be doing our thumbnails? Yes?
Yep. Yep, let's go ahead and go do our thumbnails and find that favorite design. Remember to squint at that reference photo. Squint at it. Now these shrubs are some of them are kind of the same size. So remember, you can change the sizes of those shrubs. You don't want everything the same size. Can you guys hear that?
Yeah.
You want 3 values on these thumbnails: dark, mid, and light, right?
Did you say we're supposed to be doing more than one thumbnail to see what looks the best?
Yep. We want to do 3 or 4. We're looking for your favorite design. Okay, so the different thumbnails need to be different, right? If only just a little bit.
Okay, thank you.
We're just looking for the big shapes. We can get into a little more detail when we're actually painting. Always ask yourself, what if? Okay, ask yourself those questions. What if I left that space there a little more open? Or what if I moved this shrub over here a little bit? What if it's nighttime instead of daytime?
That's a good one.
How are we doing? You guys on your third one? Looks like Terry's done. Sounds kind of like Outlander music.
Yeah.
Yeah, you never know where these are going to go. This is so much fun.
It's like clouds in the sky.
Yeah.
I don't know. They look like they're all just stacked up there.
When I first saw this photo, I was like, that's an ugly photo. My God, what are we
Yeah.
doing?
It's so boring.
Well,
Right?
I only could copy it on my my printer, which isn't a photo. I didn't have any photo paper. So it's on the dark side. It's really sort of hard to see, which, I mean, that's okay. I can lighten up where it's, where I want. So
Yeah.
Simplifies it for us.
yeah, it's like two values here, light and dark. That's it. That's what I got.
Yep. But the thing about bad photographs, it's way better to have a bad photograph as a reference than it is to have a perfect photograph,
Yeah.
right? Because you just want it as a jumping off point. You don't want to copy it. You just want that to go into your mind and let your mind play with it.
Yeah.
Okay, how are you guys doing?
Hi. Oh, yeah. Just got out the big charcoal.
All right.
What a difference.
I'm glad you're back, Christine.
I'm sorry?
I'm glad you're back.
Yeah, I finally figured out. I even got out of my internet browser and you guys were still over there in the windows.
Oh.
You didn't go away and I couldn't get Zoom back.
Oh.
And I finally thought I need to go to the app and get in there, and that's where I got you back.
Oh, good.
Isn't that bizarre? How can you get rid of the browser and still have a connection?
Yeah, that is kind of weird. Maybe it's, well,
It's separate somehow. Once you're connected, unless you
Yeah.
leave, it stays up.
yeah.
That was definitely different than anything I experienced before.
Well, there's Sharon. Woohoo!
Yay!
Rob, is that your phone?
No, actually, my husband had brought something home that I can attach to my computer and clip to the screen, and I think it's working. I think I got it figured out. Thank you.
Yay.
I'm glad. Yay.
Oh, yeah.
We're all learning new things here.
I know,
That's
right?
Like Christine, I use the big fat vine charcoal as opposed to the regular.
Wow.
You move
Mine's kind of medium.
That is big. Big and fat.
You lost your mic, Jen.
You're right, I did. Here it is.
Oh, you found it.
I am going to take a 5-minute. I am going to take a 5-minute break and go get something to drink. I'll be right back.
Good idea for me, too.
Okay, those are done.
I don't know which one I like best. Not that one.
Hello. Can you all hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Good. Hi there, everybody.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh,
Okay. Do we all have 3 or 4 thumbnails?
Yeah.
Okay, now between the time that I finish my little demo and you start, you need to choose one of those that is your favorite. Okay. Okay, I'm going to spotlight me.
Can you
Well,
hold up a little higher?
yeah, I'm just trying to, I thought I was in spotlight. Here we go. Okay.
That's good.
Good, hold it.
That's good.
Got it.
Okay. And in doing these, this one down here, I think is my favorite.
The bottom one?
Yeah,
Yeah, I like that one too.
it's
I agree.
different than anything I've done with this one before. So I'm gonna see what happens when I use that one. The other ones are kind of normal, but this one's got, this one here has got a little more pizzazz to it, I guess.
Change the tree line.
Yeah,
Tree line.
So it's not all just horizontal lines. That's nice. Gives it a little dynamic.
yeah, yeah. So then also when you're doing your thumbnails, you can refer to the thumbnail, right? Most of the time, because that might be pretty different from your reference photo. Okay, and especially because, you know, you can refer to the original reference photo for maybe some of the values or whatever, but your colors are not going to be what the reference photo is going to be anyway, right? So basically, it's your thumbnail that you're going to refer to. Now we're not really using the chat, are we? Because we're talking.
We are, nobody knows it.
We could.
Let me, yeah, Terry used it just briefly there, but I'm gonna leave my chat hidden. And it looks like Terry has stepped away for a minute, but
I'm here.
okay, there she is.
Just making noise, so I'm muted.
Okay.
Kind of amazing the difference over when you use charcoal versus when you use markers.
Yeah,
It's a completely different thumbnail.
absolutely. Yeah, and the fun thing about buying charcoal is that you can get all those nuances. You can take your finger and smudge an edge or whatever and kind of see what it might look like that way, versus where a marker, you know, they're pretty hard edges on most of those. I use a lot of markers in my workshops. And when you use markers, the thing about it is that you're forced to put it down and leave it, right?
Right.
Yeah.
There is no changing things up.
Not as forgiving.
So yeah, so it's good both ways. I usually, whenever I'm blocking in. And you can use markers to block in on this too, if you want. We've done that before. But I usually just use Vine charcoal. Okay, so are you guys done enough to where you can watch a demo, a quick demo?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay,
Yes.
I am going to check that camera one more time. And make sure it's still recording, which it is. Okay, and then after my demo, I want to look at your thumbnails before you guys get started. It's always fun to do that. Okay, let's see. Should I give myself 10 minutes? What time is it?
2:36, 2:37, somewhere in there.
And when are you guys done?
4:30?
4:30.
Okay. I was hoping you weren't going to say 3:30.
I'll set the time.
That would be
Because
bad.
it's,
That would be bad.
it's 11:30 here in the morning.
Yeah, how's come you look so good in the morning and you're 3 hours ahead of us or behind us?
It's
Get up at 2 a.m.
well, thank you, but yes, I woke up at 3:30. I got up at 4:45.
Oh my gosh.
Took a shower, and you know, you gotta do it, right? I wasn't sleeping anyway.
Yeah, might as well.
So, okay, here we go. I was gonna set the timer.
I'll set it. I'll do it.
Oh, good.
10 minutes you want?
10 minutes. And remember, the instructor gets 2 or 3 strokes after the timer goes up.
Oh, really?
Absolutely. Okay, let's see. This is in the way of my board. You didn't start that, did you?
No, ma'am. Look at that Southern influence I have now. No, ma'am. Well, you never say that in the North.
No,
No, we didn't.
no. We
Is that no ma'am in the north?
No, we just don't use the ma'am and stuff. It's funny.
I know. From up in my husband's neck of the woods.
Yeah, no, ma'am.
and then I taught a couple of workshops down in Texas, and they do that all the time. Yes, ma'am.
And bless your heart.
Bless your heart. And darling and all that kind of stuff.
Sugar.
Hilarious. So one more piece of tape and we'll be ready to go.
Your heart doesn't really mean what it sounds like it means.
Oh,
No, bless your heart is like, yeah, right. But they're too polite to say, yeah, right.
Really? Is that
Oh, yes,
Oh, no.
that's exactly what it means.
Yeah.
When someone hears something they want to hear, they go, oh, well, bless your heart. They're really wanting to say, yeah, right.
Or she's
You're
a
full of
thief,
it.
bless her heart.
I'm a Southerner. I know this stuff.
It's sort of a way of smoothing over a criticism.
huh.
Right.
Haven't you ever heard that? It's like, she doesn't know how to dress, bless her heart. Bless her heart.
Bless her little pea-picking heart.
Exactly.
Yeah.
A lot of us Northerners figure that a lot of Southerners don't get our sarcasm either. It's like, yeah, it's like, and we use it all the time. It's like, you got to know me. I'm kidding.
Okay, I need to be in my other camera.
All right.
There, that's better.
Nice.
Great.
Okay, you can start. Who has a puppy?
That would be me.
Oh, what
Who is me? I don't have everybody up. Who's me?
Me is Chris.
Oh.
Yes. If FedEx goes by, he goes psychotic.
Oh,
His job, not psychotic. He just has to let you know.
No, he has psychotic episodes.
Now here's the sarcasm. Now living with you, Chris, I can see why. See that would.
oh,
I'm just kidding.
oh
Oh,
dear.
Chris, she got you there.
That's just fine, darling.
Yeah. Your heart.
Bless her heart.
And add in a bless your heart now.
This thumbnail almost looks like sand dunes
Mhm.
a little
Yeah.
bit.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it does.
We'll see what it ends up looking like with these colors from the '2 group.
I
Number
had
two
one
or
that
number
ended up
one?
looking like mountains. It's fascinating.
I like how on this thumbnail, these things have kind of faded in and out. And the question is, how am I going to retain that? How will I actually make that happen when I translate it into a painting? So I'm getting the block in down.
Said you're using the color scheme #2?
Yeah,
I thought we were starting with number one.
no.
We are. She's doing
You
the,
guys are starting with #1. I'm starting with
Oh.
#2.
It's
Gotcha.
just interesting with those muted tones with that bright blue and purple
Yeah.
underpaint.
Okay, that's a problem. Look at that right there.
Mm-hmm.
We'll just, I guess this carries over a little bit further anyway. Then we'll get my trusty rag out and just kind of push this one back.
Oh, God, we've just turned her Southern.
I heard the accent too. Did you guys? It was like, wait a minute.
You what?
Get my trusty rag out.
Yeah, I don't have a, yeah, there is no accent there.
Southern is the easiest accent to pick up of anything.
Yeah.
Well, Minnesota.
Minnesota.
Oh, hey, up since I'm up in Maine right now, I got to talk like a Mainer.
You want a tonic, Cherry Lynn?
Yeah. No, I want a moxie.
Okay, how much time do I have?
Oh my goodness, dear, you have 6 minutes and 53 seconds.
Okay.
Wow.
You're moving right
Whoa. Usually
Tons of
my 10, this is a disclaimer, my 10-minute demos are like much smaller than this one.
Sure.
Sounds like an excuse to me.
I think it is, yeah.
Get the big pastels out. Just
Yeah, we will
You're the
just
teacher.
slap,
You can do whatever you want.
slap this on. So I'm starting with my darks.
I didn't get that in that color group.
I don't like that particular pastel. I'm going to trade it with something else. It doesn't seem to be, it's just falling off the page. As is that one. Just could be this sheet of paper. sometimes you get a sheet of UArt that is bad and it doesn't hold the pastel.
Really?
Yeah. There for a while, they had a bad batch and I had to send a couple of orders back.
Wow. Do you
Was
buy
that
by
you?
roll?
Is it what?
Was it UArt?
Yeah.
I've had some of that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a real nice painting and I just could not finish it because it wouldn't hold the pastel.
Yeah. It's.
Do you buy it by the roll or do you get sheets?
Oh, no, I don't. I don't want to deal with a roll, you know?
It's curly.
It's more curly than just the sheets that you buy.
It never really uncurls.
Yeah. Yeah, this is kind of looking like a beach scene almost.
4
It
minutes.
sure is.
Oh dear. Okay.
Looks good.
Go with a neutral sky. See what happens.
That's still the number 2. I don't see those. It looks purple on the screen to me. Maybe it's just the screen.
Does it?
Does to me too.
Oh, it does. Yeah, no, it's more of a neutral mauve.
No, go with it.
Yeah, again, it could be those lights. I don't know. Again, leaving some of that underpainting showing through, right?
Mhm.
Go on. Go. Come on, get out of that, Gracie. Come on. Out. 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 Come on. I don't want you up here. Now go.
She's an artist, Sammy.
I actually have footprints on my wall from the cats where I used to have a big tray of pastels on the top. I thought, oh, this is going to be nice, so easy to work with. Not. The cats, all of them walked across that thinking that's really fun, and then they proceeded to put their footprints on the wall.
Oh.
Yeah. They made
They were
art on
signing
it.
their art.
Yes, they were. I was not a happy mom when I got home and found that.
Oh my
Jen,
God.
minute and a half.
But they're actually being pretty good today. I have 3 of them in here and you'd never know it. They're just so quiet. Except for Gracie, she has to crawl on the pastel boxes.
You guys probably couldn't see it, but I started this out with Baxter as my lumbar support.
Baxter's good at that.
He loves to sit behind me in my chair and at my desk. All 30 pounds of him.
Oh boy.
But he's warm and he is a good lumbar support.
This is a pretty neutral color.
Are you looking at the photo while you're doing this or just?
I'm not. I'm looking over here because I want to replicate those shapes.
So in essence, you can almost put your photo aside.
Yep. Yes, you can.
Okay.
So you're not even thinking of the landscape and more just thinking of shapes.
I'm thinking of shapes right now because basically that's what this piece has turned into. It's turned into an abstract piece. And I'm thinking more of the ocean and some of the colors that might be found along the beach.
Your dune has turned into a sky with sunlight coming down through it.
Yeah.
Time.
How interesting.
What?
Yep.
Yeah, she called time. Terry's a tough taskmaster.
Hey,
I know, right?
Oh man, but it looks cool though.
Yeah. Like that.
Yeah, I like it a lot. That's pretty cool.
Love that orange, that burnt color in there. That's awesome.
Now that looks like a lavender, and we don't have a lavender on our color sheet.
Yeah, it looks like kind of a light pink.
Pretty though.
On my end.
Is this what you guys have? Because I'm seeing her using this color scheme.
Yeah. No,
the number 2.
Yeah, the number 2. I can see hints of it.
2 is like gray green and
it looks a little brighter.
But remember, you guys, you're using all of the values of each of those colors.
Right.
Right.
You don't have to use those colors, just that value.
Not seeing any purple.
And the underpainting's coming through.
Correct. Oh, yeah. You can use that underpainting.
She's not going to stop, Terry Lynn.
I see that. I probably should.
Bad girl.
10 minutes, my foot.
So here's your rag again. This right here, I don't really love. So I'm just going to try to fix that before I call it done. Just kind of get rid of those harsh lines and put more what am I trying to say?
Softer edges.
Yeah, a little softer edges, but I guess maybe this just needs to have there. See, that was just bugging me. Just kind of weird shapes back there. So you're always looking at your shapes that you create as you're doing your painting. If you make a stroke here, then it affects up here and it affects down here. So I like what's going on there. I'm going to do a few more of these random marks. I like this area up here. And it's almost as if it is a kind of a sand dune look. We might have some reeds in there. Finish it off. There we go.
All right.
Amazing.
Awesome.
Jen, will you show us the pastels that you picked out, your pastels that you have in the tray?
Show you the pastels that I was using?
Well, just the ones that you pre-selected in that tray.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Sand dunes in winter.
Yeah, a cloudy day
Yeah.
on the dunes.
Okay. Yes.
I think you have much lighter lights than I have in mine.
Yeah, you do. Mine too.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a couple of lights, but I didn't even use those two. I used this pinkish one. It's more lavender for me in real life, but
Could
it
you hold
looks
it up higher?
It looks lavender to me, up near your neck. Yeah. Good.
Okay, thanks.
I'm just trying to compare it with the
Yeah,
power
dark burgundy, they're
paper.
too nice.
Mhm.
It almost reminds me of number 3 more than number 2.
Yeah, me
a
too.
little bit from you guys' camera.
Yeah, yeah.
Your Cherry Ludwigs have a lot of air bubbles in them. Maybe you get some money back.
Yeah, you know, it's funny, I don't mind those because
Does it create textures?
Yeah, it gives me those fun random shapes, marks, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Our turn.
your turn. Yay. Awesome.
Okay.
So which tray are we using? One?
You're using group number 1, the bright,
Okay,
fun one.
okay.
Remember, you don't have to use all the colors. Remember to use lots of different values, right? You got to have darks, mids, and lights to get your design down to make it show up well. So before you guys start, I'd like to see some of your thumbnails. If you can hold them up, or let me see if I can.
You can't see him.
Yeah, I can only see 3 other people besides myself and you.
Oh, can you change it to gallery view? Or no, you say, are you on your phone?
Gallery view. No, I'm on my computer.
Okay.
Well, while we're getting these together, what's your other quote up there? Oh, there you all are. Oh,
Oh, there you are.
She can be taught.
The other quote is, you can suggest
Yeah.
things and the eye will finish it.
Hold it up near your chin.
And
Good.
And that's from Peter Fior. Do you know who that is?
no.
Great oil painter. He's on social media, does beautiful trees. Beautiful.
What was the last name?
Fiore. F-I-O-R-E.
Yes, correct.
Fiore. Fiore.
Fior. French or something, right?
Fiore? It's Italian.
Fiore would be Italian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Molto bene.
Maybe it is. Maybe he's Italian. He's dark, so dark hair, so. Could be.
I have a question about
Nice.
choosing, how do you choose which underpainting to use?
In these kinds of exercises, I want to say it really doesn't matter. But
Okay.
if you have several different to use, and you're using number 1 group, I might use like a neutral. I have done a neutral underpainting, thinking that maybe if we have time, I would do the number 1 group, and I'll show you that. This is my neutral one that, see where the good color is.
Yeah.
Huh. There, look at that. Isn't that fun?
It's fun.
Oh, wow.
So think about that with a bunch of bright color on top of it. Yeah.
I love the idea of this other one as a nocturne, but these colors are awfully bright for a nocturne.
For a nocturne, yeah. You could save that maybe for the next one you do.
That was.
Oh.
Can we start?
Yeah, I want to see, no, don't start yet.
Okay, sorry.
Because you're going to be timed, right?
Oh, okay.
So hang on just a second, and I'm going to get back into gallery view so I can see you guys' yeah, just hold up your thumbnails and just let, wow. Good job, Daphne. Oh, you did lots.
Well, I don't like doing thumbnails.
Jane, Kitty,
Mine.
Sharon,
I did 4, but I didn't like the first one.
Yeah, I did 5.
Christine. Let me see yours. Oh yeah, Christine, you got that highlight in there.
Too much stuff, so I edited stuff out.
Yep.
I like that better.
Daphne, those are great.
I tried doing square. I thought I'd try square, but you know, it's really a horizontal picture.
Yeah, it really is. But,
Yeah, it doesn't work. But I tried. Yeah.
I like, Sharon, I like yours that are almost vertical.
Oh, yeah, I like those too. Yeah. Good
You know,
job. Yeah.
Just really different.
Yeah.
I want to see, where are we? Where's Sharon? Here you are. Oh yeah. I
Sharon,
thought about doing that.
Sharon, you
more
and
out of this.
Robin are muted if you guys want to speak at all. Just an FYI for you. Good job, you guys.
The nocturne. But that would be the colors like you used, not the colors we're using.
Probably. That probably might sit better. Oh, yeah.
They look better on here than they do in person.
I didn't
Well,
like the first
you know
one.
what happens is that, you know, when you post paintings on social media, they look really fabulous.
Oh yeah.
It's because light is coming through, right?
Right, they're backlit.
They're backlit. In reality, they're not backlit. And so on social media and online, they are brighter and more intense or something, more contrast often. But okay. Are you guys ready to go with your colors and everything?
Yeah.
Guess so. You didn't have any darks in here. I need darks.
How are you doing, Don?
All right.
Don is already started.
Yeah, I thought you said start before.
That's okay. We're not gonna penalize you. Okay, I'm gonna set my timer for.
Is this supposed to be any particular size? You had us cut all different sizes of paper, but.
Yeah, you can use anything from 6x8 to 8x10 to 9x12. I just used a 9x12.
Okay.
Just kind of whatever you had laying around. Not too small, right? Okay, get ready, get set, go. 10 minutes. Now you're blocking it in, getting your design down. I'll read part of this quote in the back of that little booklet in case you haven't read it yet. It's from artist Meredith Pardue that appeared in Elle magazine a number of years ago. Create your work with passion, with ferocity, and do so from a place that is yours and yours alone. Take elements that speak to you from those whose work you admire. Take it from the world around you. Take it and make it yours. Do it again and again. Work for it, then work harder. Fail, get up, do it again. Work, work, work. It is not easy and is not fast, except today it is fast. Do it anyway. Put in the thousands of hours, definitely. Put yourself at risk. If you don't, then you are not being innovative. Innovative. No, I think I've spelled this wrong.
Innovative.
You know what I mean. Someone will always be better than you. That is okay. You are not here to compete or compare yourself with others. You are here to find your own way. I love this quote. It's great. Be sure to read the rest of it when you guys have time. Maybe I have music playing in the background here. Oh, Dawn looks awesome.
Well, thank you. Not sure what I'm doing.
You're getting the pastel on there.
Oh, man, I hate these. Some of these Terry Ludwigs are strange. They have a hard texture on them.
Oh, you know, I've noticed that on a few that I've gotten recently.
I have a turquoise that I can not get any color out of. I mean, it is strange.
Can you shave it off?
You know, I might try that. That's a good idea because
Yeah.
It just doesn't work.
Yeah, it might just have a hard coating on it. So just shave it off a little bit and see if the regular texture is underneath that.
That's a good idea.
Kitty, how are you doing?
Oh, don't ask.
You've been a little quiet.
Well, I'm working. This is hard stopping.
Yep. It is stretching our brain cells, isn't it?
Well, I'd say that.
Yeah.
I've never done anything in 10 minutes.
Not anything?
Not anything.
Oh, no, we don't have any green in here. You left us with a landscape with no green.
Yep, exactly. No
Okay.
green.
Oh, on this green. Which one are you on?
Green in there.
Those who have, yeah, there is green in there. Those who have taken my workshop before know that green is not my favorite color.
Well, I just used lots of green.
Yeah, there is a green. There's a dark green and a kind of a
Oh, I took that to be gray or blue gray. You're right, that is kind of greeny.
Yeah.
That's all right, I don't want to use green.
Yeah, you don't have to use that green. You don't want to.
Whoops, that's not quite right, but.
Okay, you guys got 3.5 minutes.
What?
God. Well, you guys gave me a little extra time. Maybe I'll give you a little extra time.
Thanks.
Slap that pastel on there and leave it.
Ouch.
Be brave. Daphne, can you scoot your computer over just a little bit so I can? Oh, there you go. Thank you. Thank you.
I don't know if you can see anything. Whoop.
Oh yeah, I like it without the light on, huh? Yeah, I can see the composition a little bit better.
Whoops.
Good job, you guys.
Thank you.
Remember, you do have time to step back from your work and see it at a distance if you want. Give you a little better idea of your design and where your darks and lights should go.
Are you getting any smoke and stuff from the fires?
Oh yeah, we've had smoke now for probably a week.
Really? Are there fires in Washington?
Oh yeah, there are a lot of fires. Really, really bad fires up north from us.
Okay.
Burned a bunch of homes, and
Oh no.
a 1-year-old toddler lost his life.
No way. Oh, don't tell. Oh.
It's so sad. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, they're just crazy. There's lots of fires here in Washington, a ton in Oregon.
What started it?
Well, we don't know. I've heard that a few of them here in Washington were set by somebody.
They were in Oregon too.
No way.
It's just, yeah, it's just crazy. Why would anybody do that?
What's the point? What is the point?
Yeah. Yeah, all the people that have lost their homes and stuff. It's a sad deal.
In California, they had 12,000 lightning strikes in 3 days.
Holy
What?
moly.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we had those heavy winds up here, and I think they had them down in Oregon too, and that did not help with the fire problem
Right.
at all. So
Is there
yeah.
rain? I mean, is it really dry conditions on top of that?
Oh yeah. Yeah, in August and September around here, it's just all dried out. We haven't had rain forever. And yeah, once a fire gets going, then it's tough to stop. Hey, there's your 10 minutes.
Okay.
I'm gonna set it for, what do you guys think? How much
What?
do you need?
3?
4 more minutes? How about 5 more minutes?
More.
I'll set it
No.
for 5 more minutes. And listen, if you guys are done, don't just keep working on it because you have more time, right? If you think you're done, stand back from that piece, look at it from a distance, okay? And if you're done, maybe turn it towards the camera a little bit and let me look at it.
Okay, so I did exactly what I always tend to do. See if you can, I don't know if here. I'll tell you right off. I don't know if you can see it. I just,
Yep.
you know what I did wrong?
What?
Do you see that dark bush smack dab in the middle?
Right in the middle. Yep. But that's easy to fix, right?
Yeah, I can add to the side,
Yeah.
right? Or
Just,
take away or
yeah,
add to.
just balance it a little bit. And then, you know how you do the sky holes and trees?
Yeah.
Put a few openings in that bush. Open it up. And something else to think about, Daphne, is how, if somebody were to walk into that landscape, how would they get in and behind there? How can you open that up a little bit? Give them an opening to go in and into the background.
Like, this is awkward.
Yes.
So I did green through here to bring them back to there.
Yep, yep.
And I can add a little dark over here, and then this, like you said, some of the sky holes for the
Yeah,
grass.
just put a few sky holes there, and I think you'll have it.
Okay.
How are you doing, Jane? You're muted, so if you're talking, I can't hear you. Oh, very nice. You're still muted. There you go. Okay. Yes. That almost looks like a lake with rocks.
Yeah,
It's beautiful.
yeah. It took on a life of its own.
Yep. And they often do. That's the fun of this type
Turn
of.
it around so we can see it.
Can you turn it around so we can see it? Oh, it does look like a lake.
Oh my gosh.
Isn't that great?
How did that happen?
Magic.
Nice.
Well, same way mine turned into the beach instead of the desert. Crazy.
Okay. Mine just turned into a mess.
Well,
Well, you know, that happens too. But don't give up. Christine, was that you that just said that?
Yep.
Yeah. Well, from here, it's just little teeny tiny. So can you bring it closer? From here, it's great. So maybe if you stand back from it, you can see it from a different position. Yeah. Yeah.
This looks like a mess to me.
There's nothing wrong with it other than if you put it back here so I can see it again.
Oh.
Keep it up here, and you guys might take a look at it too while I'm talking about it. You have that opening that goes into the background, but it's right down the middle.
Yes.
Right? So think about that, and then think about your edges on your bushes, okay? They look to me from where I sit like they're all kind of hard edges.
Yeah, I lost all my edges when I went in there.
Yeah.
And I also lost the bushes the way they threaded you through.
yeah.
So I'd have to go back over those and make it a meandering path instead of down the middle.
Yeah, just and the two bushes in the middle are kind of similar.
And aiming at each other.
So the bush on your left, maybe make that one a little bit bigger.
This one?
Right? The bush on the right. I have to turn around. Yeah, that one right there. Maybe make that one a little bit bigger and bring
and
it
actually
down.
That's two bushes. There's There's a little
Yeah.
thing here that sort of ran together.
Yeah,
as
yeah.
I'm hurrying.
But as you can see, those two that kind of go diagonal in the middle, they're kind of similar,
Yeah.
right? So change one of them up and then play with a couple of the edges and you'll be done.
Really? The colors are much prettier here than they are on the screen.
Oh, I like the colors. I think they're great.
They're brighter here.
When you get to this one, I can bring it a little closer if you want.
Okay, you guys, time is up. Nancy, how are you doing?
Okay.
Well, from here, it looks wonderful, like kind of an abstract landscape. Can you move it closer to your camera
Where's Nancy?
so that we can all see it?
Better?
Yeah, I like that. Look at those colors, you guys.
Nancy.
It's so simple. The design is just very simply done, but it's very effective. Love it. Good job.
Thanks.
Susan, do you have one you can hold up for us?
And there's two of us.
Susan Voorhees?
Yeah, here's
Oh,
mine.
up a little higher. Higher, higher.
Other way.
I can't, oh, I see. Oh, here it is.
There.
Ooh,
Oh, wow.
nice.
Wow.
Oh yeah, I like
I
that.
love those
Nice.
colors.
Yeah.
Those
Nice.
colors, you guys. Oh my gosh. Very nice.
Didn't paint anything. This is just the paper.
On the top?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Hey, buddy, you gotta wait. Hey, you gotta wait.
That is perfect way to use an underpainting. Yeah. Kitty, what about you? What you got?
Well, I'm all color.
Oh, that's okay.
Nice.
Wow. A little bit closer even and straight up and down. Okay, a little bit higher. There you go. Very nice. See, you guys, look at all the different color combinations that we've gotten from this. It's just, it never ceases to amaze me what people come up with. Terry Lynn, what you got?
Kind of mud.
Oh, it doesn't look like mud.
It's not mud.
Uh-uh.
That's gorgeous.
I tried to push the background by putting the green and the lavender overlays.
Yeah, yeah.
Push the
I love that kind of misty look in the background. Now, you guys, is there a way I can spotlight each of you when you hold this up?
You can unspotlight you and then we can pin us, I think. Can you pin other people?
Let me see.
You know what?
There you go. There
My
you are.
computer shut down, so I'm not a co-host anymore. So
There you are. Now hold yours up to us one more time. There you go. Can you guys all see it big now?
I can't see it.
Yeah.
No.
Not if you're in gallery view. Hang on. Go to speaker view. Is that what we do?
No.
How about share screen?
No.
Oh,
Not share screen.
yes,
No.
Jane, you're huge.
Maybe go to speaker view, you guys, instead of gallery view.
And then whoever speaks comes to the
but
front.
that speaker, you can go to the little blue
Oh, there it
box.
is.
and say-
There we go.
There it is.
Okay.
You got it? Good. Thank you. Look at that. Oh, those colors are wonderful.
Well, I had it and then it went.
So fun. Okay. Susan Griffiths.
My computer, so you can see. Hang on.
Okay.
Can you see it?
Now we can.
Can you see it on the screen? Man, I can unplug it a little closer.
A little closer.
In video. There we go.
There we are.
So we
I
made,
did mine in a vertical format and
right, okay.
put lots of pinks in the skies and the purples and then kind of sunlight raking across the ground.
Yep, yep,
Just try to use all the colors that were in the box. And it was a small box of colors. It's what you said we could use.
sure, sure.
Anyway, there we are.
Good job.
I can't really see it. So
I
there.
like that format. That's really different using this reference photograph.
I just took a slice out of it. It
Yeah.
seemed so wide and so much the same. I said, let's just do a slice.
Yeah.
So that's what I did.
Good. Good job.
Thank you.
Okay. Kathy Hawk.
Yeah.
Gosh, it's really like little piles of green peas.
Oh, I like
I love that mountain range.
I do too.
Look at that, those clouds. The
Yeah.
clouds are amazing.
Oh, thank you.
And now your shrubs, the only thing I would suggest, you've got some shadows underneath there. You might put a few shadows in the back shrubs just to make them sit a little bit. Yep.
Okay.
Good job. Atta girl. Who's next? Susan Voorhees, did you go already?
Yeah, I went.
Did Robin go already?
I haven't
Robin's
gone.
had them.
Jane
I'm
did.
here.
Jane Voorhees.
Oh, let's do Robin's.
Okay, can you hear me or not, or see me?
We can see
Yep.
you and hear you.
Okay, can you see the image?
Up
Yeah.
higher?
Raise it higher.
Higher?
Right there.
And so I really kind of was going for a diagonal. I eliminated the sky and just kind of expressed.
It's very expressive. It's almost abstract, but you know that it's still a landscape. And that's exactly what we're after, is just an impression, right? And I like how those shrubs are bigger in the foreground, and then they go back and they go smaller. So that's awesome.
Good perspective.
Thank
Very
you.
nice, Robbins.
Good job. Okay. Dawn, it's your turn. You are up.
Okay.
Nice.
Look at that sky. That's what I was seeing. Yeah.
Don, so we can see it. If you don't speak, it doesn't show.
Right.
Okay, I'm speaking now. Is that all right?
No,
That's-
I pinned him. So
Is that showing?
can you guys see him large now?
We did for a moment.
Yes.
When he was making noise.
Okay, I'll keep talking.
There it is.
Yeah.
All right. Very good.
Pretty sky.
Isn't that gorgeous? And the mountains, that blue just pushes them back. You know, the only thing that I would say, Dawn, is to add a little bit of that red and that blue into your shrubs in your foreground.
Now, well,
Yeah, add
I'm not a fast painter, so this is a challenge.
add a little bit of that red down in the foreground, okay? So in order to get your eye away from that wonderful sky and into the foreground, you need to repeat that color a little bit down in the foreground.
That's a good idea, thank you.
Yep, thank you. Okay, Sharon.
Well, I kind of did overkill. Mine's kind of a mess.
Let's see what you got.
I don't know. Is Is that good?
It's kind of hard to see in the dark. Can you turn it maybe just a little bit? Oh, right. Yeah. Maybe stand back 1 foot. Right,
Oh,
right
yeah.
there.
There's more light, yeah.
Yeah, there's a little more light. That is totally abstract and totally fun. Look at that.
Heavy-handed.
Did you have fun doing that?
Yeah, but I sometimes get carried away. And,
In what way?
well, I term it heavy-handed. I just kind of
Okay.
go too heavy, too much, too soon, I guess is the word.
Okay. But really, that could just be your way, could be your style, right? So
Yeah.
there's nothing wrong with being a little heavy-handed. Most of the time we have a hard time getting students to be a little more assertive and push on that pastel a little bit more. So if you have a tendency to do that automatically, you know, don't change that. Don't change it. Just learn how to work with it.
Okay.
Okay.
How to control it.
Yeah. Yeah. Good job.
Thank you.
Okay. Who have we missed? Did we actually do yours, Christine? Or did I just look at it?
And then I played with it some more, so.
Okay, let's do yours.
Who's mine?
Yep.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that really helped changing the shape of that shrub there. And I even like that pink. The pink on the left-hand side might be a little bit too much, right?
Oh, the sky?
Nope. In the foreground?
Oh, the plants?
Yeah, the plants.
Yeah, that's a red violet.
Okay, red violet might be just a little bit too much. Just pop in a little bit of green to mute that down a little bit. And then add that color in. Well, it looks like maybe you have a little bit in the background, do you?
I do.
Okay.
I do.
Yeah, just a couple of little marks back there with that color will make your eye dance back and forth.
Yeah, I put it back in the far, if you can see, in the far back.
Yeah.
Sort of shrubbery, but I didn't want to pull those shrubs forward with it.
Right, right.
Oh, it just got brighter.
Isn't that funny? Yeah. Yeah. Good job with changing things up and noticing what you need to change, right?
It's kind of a smeary mess. I'd rather be more painterly than smeary, but.
Yeah, but I don't really mind that look. You can always sharpen edges, right?
Oh, that's so much better.
Good. Okay.
Thank you.
You bet. Jane, did we do yours? Where is Jane?
Yeah, you did mine.
Okay, and
Only on.
Robin, we did. Nancy, we did.
Yes.
Kathy Hawk, did we look at yours? Looks like she might be gone. Did we do Kathy? Kathy, did we look at your painting yet?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I should have, well, I actually do. I have a list. I should mark you guys off every time I go through this. I can keep track, but that's what you're here for, so.
And then there's Julie's forehead. Are you down there?
Okay. Awesome, you guys. Okay, I'm going back to gallery view now. And hopefully I didn't miss anybody. I think we got everybody. Cool. So how'd you guys like that?
Fun.
Was that a little uncomfortable?
Yes.
Yes.
I'll be honest,
Right.
yes.
That's good. We need to be uncomfortable once in a while, and we need to make chaos once in a while so that we can learn how to fix things, right? Because you guys are gonna get into paintings where you're stuck and you just don't know what to do. And doing these kinds of exercises are great for, the quick exercises are great for just fooling around with the paint and pastels and getting it onto the page, and learning how to critique yourself, right? That is so important, critiquing yourself and learning how to fix something, right? I oftentimes in a painting, I'll get to a certain point and something is just not working. And so then I have to really stop and kind of ask myself different questions, you know. In my face-to-face workshops, I have a sheet that I hand out that have a bunch of questions that you can ask yourself, you know, to determine if your painting is done or not. And so you can make your own sheet, you know, and keep it by your easel and ask yourself those questions as you're going through the painting. You know, where's my center of interest? Is this painting balanced? What about the edges? Is my eye drawn to somewhere other than the center of interest? And how do I fix that? There's all kinds of decisions that you have to make as you're painting to end up with a good result. Okay, let's take a 5-minute break and then we will come back. It's 12, here it's 12:38. 40.
Here it's 3:38.
Let's come back here at 3:45. Does that make sense your time?
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's come back at 3:45. Do not log off, you guys.
Okay.
Do not log off. You can mute yourselves if you want to. Get something to drink. And we'll be back here in just a few minutes and we will get into our second one. I'm excited about the second one. Great.
Jen?
Yeah.
I set my phone on my computer, so I logged off and had to log back on, so I'm no longer like co-host or whatever.
Oh, I think you said that before and I ignored you, huh?
Well, you were busy. I tried to wait until you weren't so busy.
Thanks. There you go.
Okay. All right.
Now co-host again. Good job.
I go back and forth.
Nice.
Nancy?
Yes. Hi, Katie.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
Well, I'm good. I've enjoyed this. I like the color. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's been good. I wanted to see your piece again.
Oh, it is. There it is. Can you see it?
Oh yeah, that's great. Okay. I couldn't see anybody's paintings.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah. So how are you feeling?
Tired. I can't seem to get over the tiredness. Otherwise, I'm fine.
Well, the last time I talked to you, that was way back, months ago, and since we haven't met, in so long.
Yeah.
But I was just wondering how you were doing.
Yeah. That seems to be the only thing I can't get rid of. And I have to rest. But I can go further time-wise and longer than I used to. So
Oh, good.
it's taking time.
Yeah. And you had, what was it you had? You had the
Mono.
mono. Oh, yes. That was awful.
Yeah, it was. But, it's, I'm getting ready to purchase my car. I've been leasing it. And they asked me, it's 3 years, and they asked me, what my mileage was. And I said, well, it's 14,000 miles. Well, when you figure, I was sick in August through, and now we have the pandemic. They want my car. They want it for used car because of the low mileage.
Oh, of course.
I told them they couldn't have it. So I'm ready for
keeper, isn't it?
What?
That's a keeper, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Dear.
Oh, God.
But that's, that shows you what you don't, well, what you do normally. So it's also given me time to sit and think, what do you really need to do? And what do you really enjoy doing? And stop running. So.
Well, you're still working hard on that APS.
Well, that's
but
so
you enjoy that. That's a joy.
Yes, it is. Always has been. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think everybody is pretty special in APS.
I was sorry to hear about.
Couldn't say that without getting choked up. Does that mean she wasn't being honest?
What? I didn't hear that.
No, hold your painting up and let me see it. I haven't been able to see anybody's paintings.
Oh.
Good.
I just took a stick to it.
I've got some palette knives here.
There you go. Now I got some light on it.
Okay, that looks great.
It's smeary. But for 10 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, mine.
This is what I went out to find at lunchtime.
You went out and got a stick?
I got my stick.
Ooh, I got little sticks, big sticks. I got tongue depressor sticks.
I got
those over to Tennessee.
Palette knives and a paintbrush.
Nice. So
I don't know what I would do with these.
Show me your hands. How many of you actually use something other than pastels? Cool.
Oh, I did. My cloth.
Your cloth counts? Palette knife?
Yep.
Nice.
I just used a stick while you were gone.
Good.
Does charcoal count?
Um,
Try, Christina.
not really.
My fingernail.
Your fingernail counts?
That works.
Yep.
I have to tell you something.
A stump, Susan, yep.
We do Adventures in Pastel every month. And one of them was to copy a piece from a painting of one of the masters, somebody you really like. And I did a piece of a Whistler. And I found out that he never used very much paint. So, of course, I did it all in pastel. And I had a brush. I had the pastel on one end and a brush in the other because it had to be so thin. And I wanted
right.
to look like what he'd done.
Yeah.
That was fun.
That turned out really nice too, Nancy.
Yeah.
Really foggy.
did. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that so much. Looking at that, you all.
If you haven't heard of it, Jen, I made a slideshow of all of our paintings showing the master's works and then showing our masterpiece, which was just a portion of the painting by the master.
Yeah.
And one of our youngest members, who's only 11 years old, recorded the piano music for it. And it's absolutely amazing to see what everybody has done. I think 32 artists participated, and the results were incredible.
It was
Absolutely incredible.
Is that slideshow, is your presentation available to view somewhere?
It's on the APS website and it's on our Facebook page.
Oh, cool. Okay, I'll be sure to look in on that. That sounds like so much fun.
I haven't put as much on there lately, but we have an awesome Facebook page. We've got people from all over following us now.
Nice.
We don't just post pictures from our local artists. I put a lot of great quotes and just interesting videos and tutorials and things.
Oh, nice.
That's been good for something.
It's been very good. We have a lot of people following it. It's educational. It's not just showing off.
Yeah, yeah, you know, and that's so important if it's for your pastel society to provide that information and for your membership. All you can do, I mean, basically that's what the societies are for, is to promote the pastel medium to your membership and let them learn that way. So that's great.
I suspect there will soon be turquoise palm trees on there.
There may well be. We'll have to get some of those on.
I'll take care of that for you.
Okay. Okay, you guys, welcome back. Dawn's there. Susan Griffiths is there. Everybody, and there's Julie sticking her little head in there. I see you. Okay, you guys, painting number 2.
Yay.
Okay.
Number 2 with color group number 2.
Oh.
Color group number 2.
Do we do the same painting?
Same thumbnail, same painting.
Okay.
Yeah. Using the new colors.
The gray greens and stuff, right? So
yeah, the more muted. You know, I don't see a whole lot of green in there. It's more of a dark turquoise, a rust color, a neutral mauve color.
In this one?
Dark turquoise?
Well,
Yep.
we're looking at this one right here, Jen. Look at see this one?
That I'm looking at that one too.
Yeah. Mine doesn't look turquoise. It looks gray, green, and kind of a coffee.
Yeah, there's a
print it out to
one,
get the colors.
but beside that, does that look more green to you?
This one does.
Yeah. On my sheet, it leans more towards deep turquoise, a muted deep turquoise, but that's kind of green.
You know, Jen, I think there's
Just go with
a
what
lot
you guys see, right?
I think there's a lot of play in what the different printers do.
Yeah.
In between monitors, printing, and
And monitors.
mine look
Can't
dramatic.
just play with different colors.
Yeah.
Just
Do we use the same thumbnail or do we pick a different one?
Use the same one.
Okay.
And
Doesn't mean you have to do it the
yeah,
same.
that way you guys can compare, you know, what the different colors do when you're using the same design and same thumbnail.
Is this also 10 minutes?
No, this one is 20 minutes.
Oh my.
20 minutes.
hey guys, don't get relaxed. 20 minutes goes fast.
That's right. That's right. Don't think you have all day, because you don't.
Dark teal. I can
We
do
start? Are we waiting?
We're gonna wait just a second. Put your hands up if you are ready to go.
Get out of there.
Okay.
Ready?
Live long and prosper.
Daphne, are you ready? Yep. Nancy, you ready?
Ready?
Okay. Robin, you're ready. Kitty,
Yep, ready.
Kitty, you ready?
Almost. Yes, yes. Yes.
I love your walls.
Yeah, they're beautiful, aren't they?
My wall.
Yeah, I want to paint my walls. We have mostly white walls in this house. It's time for some color.
Absolutely.
Okay, let me get my clock started for a big 20 minutes. I usually don't give people 20 minutes, do I? Okay, go. I'm going to go ahead and start another one as well while you guys paint. I'm going to do the bold one, I think.
Yikes.
Before you start putting color on, really think about what color needs to go where, right? Change it up. Like instead of a blue sky, you've got red sky, right, Don?
Yes.
Hey, Jen, do you have time to put the spotlight back on yourself? There you go. I was having fun watching Don up close and personal.
Yeah, and maybe I'll do this. I'll go here.
Yeah,
And
that's nice.
that way you can watch me paint. Just gonna check my camera real quick, make sure. Still recording.
Out. Get out. Get out. You know the drill. Thank you.
Let's go back over and fix that.
Remember to use your mark making all the way through. Don't save it for just the last.
Oh, baby.
Is that my puppy or somebody else's puppy?
That's mine.
Okay.
The problem child.
Not a problem. I just, my daughter just got a puppy a few weeks back, and I told her that it was quiet zone around here, but it sounds just like her puppy. Not a problem.
Baxter, you're so bad.
I'm sorry, Jennifer, I have to go. Thank you for your workshop, but I have an appointment here in 15 minutes.
Who is that talking?
This is Sharon.
Hi, Sharon. Okay, thank you so much for stopping in, and I enjoyed meeting you. And keep up the good work.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you all.
Thanks so much.
Oh, Baxter.
Well, we didn't lie. You've got 8 minutes left. Goes by fast, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Really work hard on getting those shapes down. Remember to leave some of that underpainting showing through. Ask yourself how you can incorporate that underpainting color. Think about your edges.
Like the little voice inside of our heads.
All of a sudden it just pops up. Ding, ding, ding. Think about your edges. Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm. We've got 1 minute and 42 seconds, guys. See how fast that goes? And I didn't even get to use my bright red. But I may have to change that up. There's 20 minutes, you guys. Woo! What'd you guys do?
I'm liking my stick.
Yeah.
Me too. Palette knife I like too.
Yeah, aren't those fun?
Yeah.
I need to go in and do that real quick on this one. Although I think it's almost done.
The edge of a credit card works well too, an old credit card.
Yeah.
Tip of a watercolor brush.
Yeah, you know, that's one thing that using these color groups does for you. Again, it helps you put colors together that you normally wouldn't use together.
Never.
Yeah, I wouldn't see.
Yeah. Like on mine here, I would never have chosen those colors to put together. But look at what happens when you do that. Let me.
Mm.
Beautiful.
Wow.
Wow. Yeah.
That's pretty cool. It's, yeah. Your colors really were different than mine.
No, this is
Drab colors. So when she said teal, I was like, ooh.
these,
Wow.
right? These are the number one for me.
I was
These are
say.
my number one colors.
Got it, right.
But I don't love this stuff down here. Just needs a little more definition. But I love this right here.
Yeah, yeah.
Look at how that comes together with a negative painting over that. And if you can get just one little area of your painting to do that, that's what you're after. You're after the practice and knowing that you can produce that happy little accident and not cover it up.
Right.
I'm convinced on this. This was the most fun I've had in a long time.
Yay.
Yay.
Are we sure we won't get?
Okay, I want to again walk around and look at everybody's work. How much time do we have in the workshop, you guys?
10, 11 minutes.
In the whole workshop?
Uh-huh.
4:30.
Oh, shoot. Well, that's okay. We didn't get to the third one. That's always fun to.
How much time was that going to take?
Well, I was going to give you 30 minutes, but you know what? We can do another 10-minute one if you want.
Or do it on our own.
Okay, you guys have a choice. Do you want to do that third one in 10 minutes? Or do you want to go around and look at everybody's work? What do you think?
I'd like to see everybody's work.
I want to do both.
I know, right? Well, let's.
I want to see everybody's work.
Yeah, I do too.
Okay, let's just do that real quick. Put your work right up to your screen, to your camera, and let everybody have a look at it. And we just won't do any kind of critique. We'll just look, okay? And then we'll jump into our last one. Oh, wonderful. Look at those, Susan Voorhees, look at that.
Wait a minute, we got to go into gallery view for this.
Yeah, I'm in
I
gallery.
don't know how to do that.
Oh, we're in
Y'all
speak.
did a good job. Mine is not an improvement over the first one.
Let me see.
Oh, Dawn, that is cool. These are all so neat.
nice.
Robin, it looks like
Have those
sand
same
dunes.
shape of
This
bushes.
is this one.
Kitty, where's yours?
Well, I hate this, but here it is.
Carolyn, that's beautiful. Kitty,
Daphne's is gorgeous.
wow, look at all
The
these.
same colors as me, but hers turned out better.
Good job.
Daphne, you need to say something so I can see your painting.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Good.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Those
you.
are great.
It's amazing how they almost paint themselves when you get going.
Yeah, yeah. They, especially if you've done it 2 or 3 times already, right? Kitty, did I see yours? Let's see.
Here it is.
Oh, yeah. Very nice.
These are going to make wonderful underpaintings for other paintings.
Oh,
Don't you dare cover those up.
I am absolutely covering them up. They're horrible.
Oh my
I
God.
left part of my underpainting up. I left it for the,
Robin, that is wonderful. Hold that up again.
Robin.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
Look at
yeah.
the
Look
sand
at
dune.
that.
I
That's
can't see it.
beautiful.
Robbins has to speak.
Oh, I need to speak? Okay. All right.
Oh,
Can you
nice.
see it now?
Yeah, very nice. I like that.
Thank you.
Can you see it now better?
See yours. Because whoever talks is what shows. Robin, speak. Speak,
Okay, you
girl.
want me to speak? Okay, speak, girl.
oh, that's beautiful. Oh, love
Okay,
that.
can you see it now? Yes.
Sammy, is that yours?
Who? Me?
No, Robin, I saw yours. That's very nice. The one before that.
Stephanie?
Yes.
Hey, Daphne, let's see
Oh,
yours
oh.
again.
Here it is. This is,
Beautiful.
That's beautiful.
thank
That's
you.
really neat.
Thank you.
Yeah, those are great, you guys. How fun is this?
Awesome fun.
Very fun. Very fun. Yes.
Okay, let's just dive right into your last one. I'm assuming you guys have your colors all chosen.
Yes.
What's the time on this again? 10?
Yeah, we'll just shoot for 10 and see how that works out. So let me get the timer started.
Oops, I need a board.
Okay, you guys ready? Are you going?
Yep, we're going.
Okay, go.
All right.
I just put that.
That it?
You don't say, Ziggy. You don't say.
Ooh.
How are we doing?
Okay, that's done.
What do you think, Julie? Did I improve it any?
Sorry, I forgot to unmute. I really enjoyed watching it and trying to follow your thought process because I felt like the smears that you made with your finger vertically led you to want to enhance that vertical motion, and
Oh,
you ended
right.
up putting
Yeah. Yeah, I
marks.
did a little bit there, didn't I?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So it was really interesting to watch and trying to see where you were headed. You know, before the vertical movements, it sort of was looking like a canyon.
Oh,
And now it's just really transformed. It's quite lovely.
thank you. Yeah, it's more of a kind of a prairie type look in the foreground, right in here.
Mhm.
And then it goes
Yeah,
off in
the-
the distance. And this is your
Mm.
focal point here. But your
And-
eye still kind of lands in here because there's a little bit of detail there.
Right, and then those lovely brighter red spots in the top on the right kind of pull you in up that plane.
Right.
So it was really quite interesting.
Yeah. Thank you.
I enjoyed watching it quietly. It was very nice.
Let's see what everybody else is up to.
I'm having a hot flash. It's such a warm painting.
Join the club, right? There's your 10
And
minutes, you guys.
You're putting a long day for us. We really appreciate it.
Yes.
Gosh.
Oh
It's
my
a hot
gosh.
mess.
It's been so much fun, and the technology did not disappoint. I'm so thankful. Yeah.
So,
hard enough on it, Jen.
Well, yes.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
I've been working,
Yes,
working
thank you very
months
much.
on putting this thing together and getting the right equipment and configurations and all that kind of stuff, and doing tests and whatnot. And
Great. It worked out.
It worked
It
good.
went well.
And I'm thrilled that I am able to see your work as you're working on it and after you're done. So that's a good thing. I was kind of concerned about, you know, whether or not I could see it well enough, but oh my gosh, you guys have blown me away with your patience and your enthusiasm. And thank you so much for taking this workshop and being my maiden voyage.
Really, this is the first one?
Thank you. Did well.
Well,
This was your first Zoom workshop?
Yep.
Wow.
Good. Never would have
Done.
known. Never would have known.
Thank
let's
you.
say,
Really
let us
good.
know when you're doing another one.
Oh, nice.
Please advertise.
Oh, yeah.
Don, were you saying something?
Yeah, I just said thank you very much, and let us know when you're doing more workshops on that.
You're breaking out a little bit.
You sound like you're drowning.
John. Come here, Ziki.
Let me spotlight you and see if we can't see your work. Oh, look at that sky.
Oh, that's a beautiful
Ooh,
sky.
nice.
Nice, nice.
That's beautiful.
And again, the check is in the mail.
You sound like you're in a tunnel, Don. We can't understand you.
Is that better?
That
Talk to the speaker.
Okay, the check is in the mail.
Oh, well, that's important too. But yeah, thank you so much. And I love your work. It is so bold, and I love the colors that you're using in your skies. It's kind of right down my alley. So yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
thank you. Thank you so much.
You
I
bet.
think you're ready to take this on the road.
If you guys want to put your work, just stick it up there on the we've got gallery view. I do now. So everybody hold up your last painting and let's see what we've done. Whoa. Look at those. Susan Griffiths, look at those vertical pieces. Those are wonderful.
Thank you.
And Nancy.
I don't see them.
Oh,
Ooh, Daphne, those colors are great.
Daphne.
Yeah. I'm getting a hot flash.
Oh, there you are.
Susan Voorhees. Oh, Jane. Oh, look at Jane's.
The colors.
Kathy,
Nice.
do we have yours? And Terry Lynn. Whoa.
Beautiful.
Put that in your
Beautiful.
Oh,
master
yeah.
there. And Robin's. That's gorgeous. I'm gonna put Robin's on spotlight, so it's a little bit,
Nice, Robin.
Oh, yeah.
look at that.
Wow.
Oh, bright. Love it.
Totally,
Underpainting, just,
totally use those values. You've got dark, mid, and light, and it's a dynamic composition, and you have created 3 really nice pieces.
Thank you very much.
You all did a great job. You got to be proud of yourselves. Awesome.
Yes. I had computer trouble at the end, so I have work to do tomorrow. I need to do number 3 tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, Kathy, if you're on social media, post that somewhere so we can see it.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I couldn't figure out why I was having so much time on number 2. And it was because my computer had just died. I didn't know the time was up.
There you are.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Beautiful.
Nice.
You
Very
turned it
good.
into a seascape.
Very nice, Chris.
Yeah, I don't know how that happened.
I know.
It is
But
a
it's
seascape, but
wonderful. It's
thank
just,
you.
look at all of these. Awesome. I'm gonna, Susan Griffiths, I'm gonna spotlight you now.
I gotta pick mine up. I think you saw mine.
Yeah, yeah,
With
look at that.
verticals.
Those vertical ones are so much
Those
better.
are fun.
Look, look
that
at
must be a nice triptych right there altogether.
it is. Look at that skyline. It almost just follows each other, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Well, I have the Michelin men in the middle. They're a little wonky looking, but I'll darken them up.
Hey, it's a 10-minute painting.
Yeah, it's 10 minutes.
Exactly,
Right.
Exactly.
Okay.
Jane Voorhees, let's see yours up close.
Oh, pretty.
That's nice.
Oh, really nice.
Yeah.
I like that.
Hold it back maybe just a little bit. Hold it back. It might focus a little bit better.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great composition.
Very nice.
isn't it?
Thank you.
Yeah,
Nice.
very good. Nancy, I want to see yours.
Oh,
Oh,
Listen to Nancy. Oh, come on, Nancy. Oh, yeah.
Oh, look at this.
So you've gone totally abstract. It's wonderful. Look at that. And those colors. Can you maybe back it up just a little bit and get a little more light on it? There you go. That's a little bit better. Yeah, how fun is that?
Very nice.
so different.
And let's see. Who don't we have? We got Christine's, didn't we? Yeah.
Daphne, did we see Daphne's?
Yes.
Yeah.
How about Jane Voorhees? Did you see
Yep,
yours?
we did.
Susan too?
Susan?
Mine's in that phrase of, ah!
It's in your fortunes. Are you kidding?
I love
Let
it.
me see.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, I
It's in
like
that going,
it.
ah, I gotta fix it.
Wonderful.
I would take that in a heartbeat.
Your mark making. Love the mark making. Love
Did you just say you have to finish it?
No, it's in that phase where it's like going, it's not where it's supposed to be at the end. I still have some work to do.
Okay, no.
Leave it alone.
Do not do any more work on it. Okay?
Oh, it looks
Okay.
good.
Leave it for now.
I'll hold her to it.
It's gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. I
Yes,
love
it
it. Do not do any more work on it.
This guy.
Set it on the counter or something for 3 or 4 days. Come back and look at it, and you'll see it in a different light. You'll see it with different eyes, and you'll see what we're seeing.
And then just sign it.
And then just sign it because it's wonderful.
Oh, okay, great.
Yeah.
Thanks. Yeah, I'll give it a little sit test.
Yes, that's a good way to put it. Give it a sit test. Sit it and leave it. That's amazing. Whoa. Okay, you guys. Did I miss anybody? Nope. All righty.
Guess not.
Oh,
Did he leave us?
Kitty left us.
Jen,
Thank you.
Jen,
Jen,
Thanks,
I
welcome.
have something to show you.
Oh, okay.
You see
Oh,
this?
hey.
The glasses. Do you recognize
I
that?
recognize that.
You all, I won this. Can you believe?
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey, put it on the big screen so we can see it.
Let me spotlight you.
Yeah,
Oh,
spotlight Julie. Oh, yeah.
Hold it
Yeah.
back just a little bit. Hold it back.
How did you win it?
okay. Well, I had found out that Jen was doing a workshop in Charlotte. What was it, a year ago?
Yeah.
And,
Year and a half, 2 years ago. Yeah.
yeah, and I had hoped to go, and anyway, turned out I couldn't go. But they were selling tickets on a chance to win one of Jen's paintings.
Yeah.
And so
I donated it to them.
Pardon me?
I donated it to them.
Yes,
Yeah.
very generous. And
as a raffle.
you can't imagine how elated I was, since that's kind of had to cancel and couldn't go.
Yeah.
So I was elated, double elated. So it's titled Silence Thought.
Silent Thought.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Yes, isn't it? It's very inspiring.
Well, good. I'm glad to meet the owner of one of
I
my.
know, yeah, it's fun to see the face where your paintings have gone.
Yeah, yeah.
But I'm
That's
thrilled.
awesome. Thanks for sharing that.
Yeah, yeah.
Perfect.
Wonderful.
Hey. Okay, I'm
Thank
sorry,
you all.
guys. So what is it? 1:45. It's 4:45 there.
Yes.
That's
So
all.
it's almost dinner time.
Good. Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank
again.
you all.
Thank you so much.
Thank you
Very much.
Thank
Jen.
you.
This has been wonderful.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Dirty hands.
Thank you.
Get them dusty, you guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye, thank you.
See ya
Now
later.
your husband can go do something.
I know, right? It's like, okay, you can go make a whole bunch of noise. Yeah.
Bye, y'all.
Okay.
Bye, guys. Thank
Bye-bye.
you. Julie, thank you, honey.
Thanks so much, Terilyn.
You are welcome anytime. Thank you, Julie, for your work.
I didn't do too much, but you're welcome.
You set it up, right?
Yeah,
Thanks.
and Julie. Yep.
See you later.
Okay.
So Jen, you did a great job. You
Thank
should
you.
be proud of yourself.
Thanks.
It's over, and now you'll be a little bit more relaxed the
Yeah.
next time.
Yeah, I will be. You know, it's just the unknown of the equipment working or not working and that type of thing. So, and then just navigating
No,
during the workshop.
I know it, but you got your legs under you now, and
Yeah.
hopefully you'll, I would imagine that you have a lot of equipment you have to recoup, so hope you get lots more workshops.
Oh, I will. I've already got one invitation from California, and so we'll see if that happens and go from there.
Mhm. And you will send me links if people want to watch them again when you record them.
Yeah, I'll they download onto my laptop, and then I'll take a look at them and see if they need any kind of editing, and then I just upload them to my YouTube channel, and then I'll send you the links.
Okay.
To them.
Well, I'll look forward to following along with them in a couple of months when I can paint again. So
Yes, yes. How is that going? Are you in a lot of pain, or?
You know, it's been 3 months, so the pain is not so bad anymore.
Oh, good.
But I just don't have, I can't raise my arm, you know, up to the easel. So
Right.
it's a,
Right.
it's a lot of rehab. But,
I bet.
but I'm on the, I'm on the other side of the middle, so
Yeah.
I'm happy.
Well, and I've
But-
heard that the shoulder is one of the most painful places on your body. Yeah,
It just all connects, and
yeah.
you know, nothing like this has ever happened to me. So I just was flummoxed that I might not be able to paint for 5 months. You know,
yeah.
so
Kind of set
not
you
what
back, but you'll be better, right?
we can hope so. But
Better
you
than
have a
you
good
were
night.
before.
I know you're tired and need to get off your feet a little bit, but
Oh,
thank
it's
you
okay.
so much. And
Great.
I'll make sure I'll follow up with Don to make sure he does mail the check today or tomorrow.
Sounds good.
I've already
Whenever,
asked him.
whenever, yep. Okay, take care.
So much.
Good to meet you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.